Oh, mics are on now. Mics are on now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I gotta sit back. I gotta calm down here. Woo! Woo! Gotta wipe off the glasses. I got Captain's patch all over them. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, baby. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Oh, yeah, we can hear. We're good. Welcome to the post-game show presented by Captain's Patch. And you know how I'm going to start this post-game show? I'm going to fucking down this, baby. Here we go. Woo! All right, let's get into the post-game show. I'm Sarge here. Vikings win 27-24. Like I was saying all stream, it was a hard hat. It was a lunch pail. It was a steel boots going to work type of night. Or sorry, type of game. It's not night. Oh, baby. What a W. That feels good. I would be absolutely lying to your fucking face if I said that I thought the Vikings were going to win today. And I think everyone that's tuning in right now would say the same thing. But JJ McCarthy, KOC, Brian Flores, the defense, we got the dub in an upset. We were a 9.5 point underdog coming out with a W. Holy fucking shit. We're back. I'm profusely sweating. God damn, I'm glad I brought the work clothes in today because that's what the Vikings did today. We went to fucking work. I'm going to pull up some stats here, but we're first going to get started with our golden boy, JJ McCarthy. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. After 2 games, he didn't look good. People were calling for Carson Wentz. People were calling for Max Brosmer. Well, I gotta tell you, all those people were fucking wrong. We got a guy, and his name is JJ McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, holy fuck. We pull off a huge upset. We get the W. And not only that, the Packers fucking lose too. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Shout out to the Panthers. Nice job. But anyways, let's get right into it. We got to talk about JJ McCarthy here, guys. So JJ McCarthy comes out in the first quarter. He's been hearing all the noise. He's been hearing the riff-raff all in the background, all over the Exosphere, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, all over ESPN, all over all social medias. He's not the guy. He's a bitch. He can't play through a high ankle sprain. But you know what? He gave the 2 big double motherfucking fuck yous and got us the dub today. Now, I mean, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. He made some mistakes. Yeah, so fucking what? He got us a huge fucking dub. The Vikings are now 4-4. We're 500. Things are heating up. We didn't have, obviously we're still out one guy on offensive line. But the offensive line was intact. They looked pretty solid today. We had some mistakes, but my God, there's just jubilation going on in Skull Nation right now. It feels amazing. My heart rate's at 135 right now. I'm fucking ready to go. I'm sweating profusely. I don't fucking care. Let's go, boys. Chat, feel free to jump in here. I'm solo here, just going out the top of the dome. But oh my God. We come out first quarter. Lions go right down the fucking field. We've seen this story before. Fuck. We're at Ford Field. It doesn't look good. They march right down the field. They score. What are you going to do? Oh, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go right down the fucking field and punch it in. with a Justin Jefferson touchdown, one-handed. We've seen it. We've seen it before. Holy shit, what a catch. But what a toss by our golden boy, JJ. What a toss. We come back. We get a stop. What do? We march it right down the fucking field and then a laser beam to Hawkinson. Then we start to hit some bumps in the road. That second quarter towards the end, even in the third quarter a little bit, we were hitting bumps in the road. We had way too many penalties on the offensive line today. Some false starts, some holdings. That's a burp. But we got it done. I'm going to read some stats here. Just taking a look here. Hopefully Aaron Jones is okay. It looked like he looks like he broke his clavicle. That's no bueno. No bueno. Our run game seemed to be in it today, which is huge. I said on stream, solo stream, that we needed to establish the run today, and I think we did a pretty decent job today. So, Jones, 9 rushes, 78 yards. Is that fucking good? 8.7 an average? Is that good? Is that good? That looks awesome. Jordan Mason, 10 rushes for 36 yards and no touchdowns. That's okay. That's okay. Do you know who did get a touchdown? J.J. McCarthy running it in. Oh, God, that was great. Will Thrill, 2 for 2 on field goals. Jordan Ashton led the receiving at 2 catches, 48 yards. Justin Jefferson's 6 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Jones, 2 catches, 20 yards. Naylor, 1 catch, 16 yards. But guess what? That 1 catch he got sealed the fucking game. I was so goddamn nervous. that we weren't going to get that. But you know what? We got it. The defense today, after two bad series, they fucking shut her down. They came to play. The middle of the field wasn't as open, which is great to see. We got pressure on the quarterback. How many sacks did we got? Let's go. Let's look, blah, 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 blah. Sacks. Where are the sacks? So, Eric Wilson. Shout out Eric Wilson. 2 sacks today. Hargrave. That guy showed up today. We paid him all this money. He hasn't been showing up. But guess what? He showed up today. Hargrave, 2 tackles, 6 assists, and a sack, and a big sack at that. Redmond with a sack. Eric Wilson with 2 sacks, like I said. So we sacked Goff 4 times. We had pressure all day. It was fucking awesome. We had a forced fumble by Blake Cashman. God, what a fucking stud. Let me tell you, I met this guy. He's just the definition of a linebacker. He's just so goddamn stout. Harrison Smith with a fumble recovery. Gink was back. Great to see Gink back in the lineup. I can't remember who it was on chat today. I think it was Caleb was mentioning how much of a difference he make. I think that's great that he came back, and you could just tell the defense they were different today. Gink kind of settled them down, and man, we got it done. Holy shit. Chat, feel free to throw in your questions here. Ah, gosh. What a W. It feels so fucking good. So good to get that W. All right, let's see who do we got next week. I know we got a gauntlet coming up, chat. We got a gauntlet coming up. And you know what? We play like we did today. We're gonna get some dubs. We're gonna steal some dubs. I would be very curious to see what people are saying right now. I feel like a lot of JJ haters are kind of quiet right now. Little, the zipper pole over there. Zippy lawn stocking. How about you have a little suckle of my zipper? Not a whole lot of JJ haters are speaking up right now. Now, let's talk about that interception now that I brought it up and I can't look at my phone and talk at the same time. That interception, it wasn't good. JJ missed some throws today. He did. There was 3 in particular that he missed today. So there was one on a second down to Jetta's. He was open. It wouldn't have been a first down by any means, but it was a good 6-yard gain. Hucked it over him. Rolling out to his right, out of the pocket, missed it. Okay, there you go. He had 2 to Naylor. 1 super high. What are you going to do? And then he had that interception, which was honestly, that's a fucking play by 6 there. I don't know who number 6 is, but that was a fucking play by him. Now, I do want to talk about the catch and no catch. Like I don't really understand like what a catch is anymore. Again, I feel like this happens every year. Like, oh, you think you know what a catch is, but not anymore. That Jetta's catch, whatever. That would have been first down. Didn't fucking matter. We get the dub. I'm looking ahead at the schedule if I can pull up my apps right and talk off the top of the dome here. All right, let's look. All right, who's my favorite team? It is the Vikings. The Vikings skull, baby. All right, coming up, we got the Ravens with Lamar Jackson back. That's at home. That's big. God, I should touch on this more. What a big dub on the away. So JJ, maybe he's not a home guy. 2 dubs on the road this year. Another rushing touchdown for him. He can do it all. I fucking love to see it. He didn't throw for that much, but you know what? Don't fucking care. I don't give a shit about stats. We care about wins. So we got the Ravens at home coming up next Sunday, and then we got the Bears the following Sunday at home, and then we go to Green Bay for Week 12. That'll be a tough one, but Green Bay fumbled the bag and lost today. Shout out to the fucking Panthers. Way to go. Bears took care of business today. No surprise there. The Bengals aren't good. But holy shit, man. I'm at a loss for words. Here. Like, this was just crazy. Like I said at the start of the show, I did not see this coming. I will say, any division game is usually typically pretty close. I thought it'd be a close game. But, man, shout out to Brian Flores for dialing up the blitzes. I do hate that we have to blitz to get pressure, but you know what? Hey, if that's what it takes, fuck it. Send them. Another thing here. All right, so I want to talk about KOC here a little bit. I thought overall KOC today did a pretty nice job with play calling. That end around to Addison today was brilliant. But then we get to the red zone. Shout out to Will the Thrill for making that field goal, that 26-yarder. But what are we doing? Throwing it twice at the end of the game there. What are we doing? We're on the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, 3-yard line. I don't fucking care. Run the fucking ball. You need to run the clock there. I mean, obviously, Goff had that great pass to whatever the number one. I'm blanking on his name, Williams or whatever, for that touchdown. And they scored with what, 140 or 150 left. That should have never happened. You run the ball twice there. Even if you don't get it, there's 2 and some change on the clock. I feel like sometimes KOC will, like, he's a phenomenal play caller for the most part. But then he gets a little too cute at the end and overthinks it, I feel, like a play action to Jetta's. Like, obviously, in theory, if it works, great. But if it's incomplete, the clock doesn't go. Okay? Like, the clock's not running. That's just not the play call there. And then a rookie mistake by McCarthy at the end, running out of bounds there. You just lose a couple yards there on that rollout, which I think was a run play. I didn't see anyone in the end zone there open. Didn't see any of that. I'm not sure why he did that. I'm sure KOC is going to talk to him about that. Hey, just go down. Go down. Whatever. But regardless, we got the dub. And it feels amazing. Oh, man. There's just some things we need to tighten up. That holding on that kick return, which we haven't had. I think I looked this up. We haven't had a kick return since Marcus fucking Sherrills. That's like when I was in fucking college. That's over 10 years ago. What the fuck? We get a holding call. Yes, it was a holding. I know people are upset, but that's a holding call. You got a fistful of jerseys. You can't fucking do that. But Price, I loved what I saw of Price today. Dude, he's good. That rookie can return the ball. That's huge. I'm very excited for his career.
I'll be curious to see if he can sneak into that wide receiver role when Thielen's gone. Speaking of that, Thielen, I didn't see him on the field today. Didn't need him, but Clyde's gonna end his career here. But holy shit, he's washed now. But excuse me, whatever. Man, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I wish I had someone here to kind of go back and forth with. But we were solid today, and I'm happy for everyone that joined in and everyone tuned in out. That's fucking amazing. So speaking of that, go check out our hats. Look at these fucking puppies. If I can turn them the right way. Wait, yeah, there we go. Skulldozer hat. This is our gritty hat. This is like $18 right now. $32.99 this one. I'll pack them up right now. You fucking order them. That'd be awesome. But holy shit, we're during the gauntlet here, which I consider the gauntlet. So last week was the start of the gauntlet. Fuck the NFL app, dude. God, I hate this fucking app. Let me pull up the Viking schedule. Bear with me here. Throw in your questions if you want. Please throw in some questions so I can answer them for you here. So the gauntlet started. Okay. All right, that's great. All right, so I would say the gauntlet started with the Eagles. So we're 1-2 during the gauntlet. So it was Eagles, obviously winnable game. We don't need to go back. We're not going back in time here. Obviously that Chargers game was ass. So we're 1-2 during the gauntlet. We got the next game against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. That's a scary game, but it's at home. All you mofos that are going to the game, you better be fucking loud. I need you to get loud. Very loud for that game. We got to have the home field advantage. Then we got the Bears. They don't scare me too much, but, division opponent, we always seem to be tight with them. But another one score game for KOC Dub. So he's 2-2 this year. No, sorry, 3-2 this year on one score games. He was 9-1 last year. If I'm a math guy, that's all right. Fuck. Already. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing math. I can't do math right now. But man, if we can somehow pull out a dub, we're so back. But we're 4-4 right now. We're not out of it. We're right in the thick of things, which is what we wanted. We didn't last year. That's an anomaly. No one saw that. I mean, you're looking at a guy who bet the under last year of wins, which was like 6. We weren't expecting that, but man, I'm not sure, Chad, what you would grade JJ's performance today. I would say it was a B+ today. He definitely missed some throws, but he got the dub. He got the most important stat. What were his stats today? Let's take a look at that. I don't think he threw for 200, but like I said, I don't fucking care. If he 143, two passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, and a pick. Sacked 5 times. Ew. What are you gonna do there? But man, dude. Oh, shout out to Price. Look at this. Kick return yards, 164 kick return yards. Average of 32.8. Nice. We like that. And punt return yards, 176. Holy fucking shit, boy. Dude, what the fuck? He had 300 yards of return yards. Let's go. Oh, that's punting. Dude, that's Brian Wright. Oh, my God. Sorry. Not 300 yards. Math, hard. But, man, I don't know where else to go here. Like, we held Goff under 300 yards. I feel like that's when sacked him 5 times. The rush defense today, let's talk about that. Montgomery, 11 rushes for 40 yards for average of 3.6. He did get that touchdown. Whatever. Gibbs, 9 rushes, 25 yards, average of 2.8, long of 7, long of 11 for Montgomery. Rush defense showed up today. Let's fucking go. Amon-Ra got his. He's going to get his. 9 catches, 97 yards. Laporta, 6 catches, 97 yards. Williams, 4 catches, 66 yards and a touchdown. Laporta got a touchdown as well. But overall, I couldn't be happier. Some missed tackles today from the defense. But, that shit's going to happen. The the Lions have playmakers, man. They can make plays. You saw it a little bit today. At the beginning of the game, the middle field was open. Then we kind of shut that down. Good adjustment from Flores. I don't like that we can't get a ton of pressure with 4 guys rushing. I know that's a tall task, but that's what the Eagles have been doing. That's what great teams do. They get pressure with 4 rushers. You know, if we have to bring 5 guys, sure, whatever. I know we blitz like the most in the league, but if that's what it takes to get the quarterback, whatever. I will say next game we're gonna have to have a spy on Lamar, but shit. Other than that, guys, I might just kind of shut it down unless we got chat with the questions here. Like I said, I wish I had someone else to kind of, piggyback off of, but that's not the case today. It was just solo. But like I said, it was a hard hat, lunch pail, steel toe type of day. We went to work. We got the job done. Well, thank you all for tuning into the post-game show. Shout out to everyone who tuned in the stream. Vikings win 27-24. Now we just get to watch Red Zone the rest of the day. Great day. Always a great day with the Vikings dub. Let's skull, baby. We'll see you next week. What a dub. What a dub.